Hey everybody, Brandon Boyd with The Brandon Boyd Show. Thank you so much for watching and for joining me for another edition of the Weekly Pointers News Update, which comes out every Sunday evening. This is where I update you on everything related to credit cards, points and miles, travel, money, finance, and everything in between. You'll find the topics on one side of the screen, a timer down below, and timestamps down in the description so you can follow along and pick which stories you want to choose from. It couldn't be any easier. And this week we've got a lot of stuff to talk about, all right? Wells Fargo has launched a new card. Inflation hits a 40-year high, and would you pay a subscription fee to use the heated seats in your car? Well, we're going to find out soon. We've got a lot more to cover beyond that. If you do find this information helpful or mildly entertaining, don't forget to be awesome. Give me a big thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notifications for alerts. As always, use the referral link down in the description below if there are any credit cards mentioned today or anywhere on the channel that you're interested in applying for. Using that referral link greatly helps our channel and helps support us, and we really appreciate all of your all's efforts in doing that so far. Also, before we get going, I do want to mention earlier in the week I did put out some information on some new updates to the Blue Cash Everyday card from American Express. It's got a new earning structure and a new look as well. So make sure you check out that video down in the description below, because I'm not going to be talking about it in this video, but make sure you reference that if you want to play some catch up on what happened earlier this week with that particular story. Other than that, we've still got a lot to cover, so I say we just get going. Let's hit it.
Let's do it.
If you've watched the channel, you know that several weeks ago we mentioned that the autograph card from Wells Fargo would be launching, and now it is live for you to pick up. This card has no annual fee, no foreign transaction fees, and earns 3 times on dining, transit, travel, and streaming services, gas, phone plans, and 1 times on everything else. And you get 30,000 points with only $1,500 spent in 3 months. This is a very easy sign-up offer to hit. Now, overall, I'm not into the Wells Fargo cards. It's not really my cup of tea. I still think they have a lot of work to do in order to catch up to other card issuers that are out there. I'm just interested in those of you that have Wells Fargo cards or that are interested in them, why you want to get them, and what benefits you are or could potentially be getting from them that are going to help you out every day. Again, this is all a big conversation. Leave your comments down below. CVS Pharmacy has announced their Extra Care Extra Thanks event that is going to run through July the 23rd. And what this means for you? Well, CVS is giving away a free gift every single day during this event. All you have to do is download the CVS app, link your Extra Care account within the app, and then go to Deals and Rewards and find that day's free gift. For me personally, this is pretty good. I've got a CVS right down the road from me, and you can check the app each day to see what free gift is available that you may want to pick up. Now, is it worth driving across town if they're offering just free dental floss or something? Probably not, but if there's a product you want to pick up, or you're just near a CVS that particular day and want to drop in and snag a free gift, this is great. Again, it runs through July 23rd. Just download the app and follow the directions mentioned before and collect your free gifts. I do not want to be Debbie Downer here, but I'm sure a lot of you have seen the inflation reports that have come out over the last week, and it's actually pretty scary stuff, all right? Inflation is at 9.1% year over year. That's a lot. That is actually a 40-year high. And I don't like to talk about a lot of negative stuff on the channel here, but this is something that simply cannot be ignored. And what I want to know from all of you out there, I know all of us are struggling with this in one way or another. I want to know from you, down in the comments below, where are you personally feeling this the most? Is it the gas station? Is it groceries? Is it purchasing a car? Is it your utility bills? I really want to see where everybody's at with this, because when you say 9.1% inflation, okay, that's a pretty big number. That's not a good thing, but I really want to know how it's impacting each individual person. For me personally, my supermarket bill is absolutely killing me, especially with 2 growing boys at home. They eat a ton, and my bill is just going through the roof. I mean, I want to know what kind of budget corrections you're having to make, what sacrifices you're having to make, or are you continuing to spend as you always did, but maybe you just have less money at the end of the month? I really want to know this because this number absolutely floored me. It's a lot worse than I thought it could get, but here we are. We'll see where we are next month, but let me know how this inflation is impacting you personally. This is a pretty interesting story because there were a lot of reports that came out earlier in the past week that BMW, a very good car manufacturer, is going to start charging subscription services for heated seats in your car, for heated steering wheels in your car, Android and Apple CarPlay, and many more features. That's right, in order to get the switch flip to turn those features on, you would have to pay a subscription fee. Now, how much is this? Well, it varies, right? The heated seats, $18 a month subscription fee. Heated steering wheel, $12 a month subscription fee. Android or Apple CarPlay, over $20 per month in some countries where this has been launched. After this report came out, BMW did issue a statement where they said, okay, what they're planning to do is basically create manufacturing efficiency. So follow me on this for just a second. What they are saying is that they want to manufacture all cars the same to create efficiencies when they're making them. So they want to install the hardware for heated seats and heated steering wheels and Android and Apple CarPlay and all these other things. They want to put them in every single car. Now, if you order your car specifically with heated seats, then that is perfectly fine. You don't have to pay a subscription fee. But if you choose a lower end model of BMW that maybe doesn't have a heated steering wheel, and then later on you decided, hey, I really wish I would have had a heated steering wheel in my order, well, you can contact them, start your subscription, pay $12 a month, and you can get your heated steering wheel flipped on through an easy software update. This is going to be really interesting to follow just to see if other car makers follow suit in order to gain extra profit from a monthly subscription. So when I first heard the news, it was really strange, but it sort of makes sense in a way that, hey, if you bought in at the lower end and you want to turn some stuff on, you can do that. And there are different levels, believe it or not, to the heated seats. So listen to this. It's $18 if you do it per month. If you do it for the entire year, it's $180, so you get 2 months for free. And then there's the unlimited heated seats where you would pay north of $400 in order to keep them turned on the whole time. So let me know what you think about this. I wonder if other car manufacturers are gonna follow suit. It's an interesting story. If nothing else, the details will be down in a link in the description below. But let me know what you think. Are you tired of subscription models? Would you pay a subscription fee to add heated seats to your car? Let me know. This is a really interesting story, and you know on the Weekly Pointers Update, I like to point out really interesting, kind of thought-provoking stories, and I wonder what you would do in this particular instance. All right, so follow me on this. A family of 9, yes, very big family, they booked their tickets in January to travel in July to St. Vincent in the Caribbean. Sounds like a very fun trip. Well, a few days before their trip was set to get started, they got a notification email from the airline stating that their flight time had changed. And yes, the flight time did change, but something else did as well. They were no longer going to be flying out of St. Vincent back to the US. American Airlines instead overbooked that flight, and 7 out of the 9 family members were rebooked for a flight in another country to get back to the US. They booked them on a flight leaving from St. Lucia to the United States. It's important to note that there were no ferries to and from these islands, so it's not going to be easy to do. When they contacted American Airlines, they thought it was a fluke. It was not. There were no flights back out of St. Lucia again until the next week for them to get back, so they were going to have to stay an additional week. Beyond that, American Airlines said that they were not going to provide any food vouchers, any hotel vouchers, or anything like that due to their mistake. And they were also going to charge the family nearly $30,000 in fees. So that's change fees, reissuing fees, and just a few other random fees, along with new fares totaling around $30,000 for 9 people to do this. And the family said, no, this is absolutely ridiculous. There's got to be some other way to do this. Luckily for the family, there was a flight leaving from Barbados a day after they were originally supposed to get back. The thing is, they had to book a private charter plane to fly from St. Vincent to Barbados in order to get the flight back to the United States. So at the end of the day, they were out a few $1,000s to fly this private charter plane. Let me know what you think about this. This is a really interesting story. There's a lot of components to it. And again, read the story down in the description below. I will leave that down there so you can take a look at it. But it absolutely floored me that American Airlines could not only change the time of the flight, they changed the whole dang country. So I don't know how you could possibly do that and then ask them to pay $30,000 in fees to make those changes when it wasn't their mistake to begin with. And this is all right before their vacation is due to start, so they really didn't have any other options here. Their back was against the wall. This was a big family trip. But let me know what you think about this. Would you be pushed that far? Would you do the research to find a private charter plane to get you to Barbados in order to get you on a flight back to the United States? I gotta know what you think about this because it was really strange to me. I would have been very upset. But let me know what you think down in the comments. And if you're familiar with the Weekly Pointers news update, you know I like to end the show on a really good food deal, and this week is absolutely no exception. And this time we're going back to Sonic. Through July 31st, Sonic is offering a free cheeseburger with any purchase made online or through the app. I absolutely love Sonic. My kids absolutely love it. Simply order something through the app or online and you'll be able to get the free cheeseburger through July 31st. This was a fun episode. I always enjoy putting these together on Sundays and catching everybody up on the news. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy these a lot. Let me know what your favorite story from this past week was down in the comments. I always like to hear what really hits home with you guys and what you're really feeling this week, because the stories were all over the place, but they really encompass pretty much everything. Like I said, from credit cards, points and miles, travel, money, finance. I try to cover it all for you because these are stories that could easily slip through the cracks that you may not otherwise see, and I like to make sure that you see these because things change all the time in the financial space, and it's good to keep up to date on this. Again, if you have any comments, tips, tricks, anything like that on anything I mentioned today, leave that down in the comments as well, because we do have a lot of new people in points and miles that watch this channel specifically, so you may be able to help somebody out just by leaving your comments. And again, if you are interested in applying for a credit card mentioned today, or any credit card for that matter, use the referral link down in the description below. That greatly helps support the channel, and we really appreciate all your support in doing that so far. If you found this video helpful or mildly entertaining, don't forget to be awesome. Give me a big thumbs up on the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notifications for alerts, and when you click on the Brandon Boyd Show, click, 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 you're going to get the latest information on credit cards, points and miles, travel, money, finance, free cheeseburgers, and everything in between, and I look forward to seeing all of you on the next episode. We'll see you soon.